Yes, the 89 Cavs are back. How are we doing, fellas?
Pretty good, pretty good. Out here chilling, you feel me? Stacking the yaper, getting the paper, all that. let me relax.
You're having a fine Monday evening, Mike.
I like Yaper. I don't know if I've heard Yaper. I'm in on it though.
I've heard a lot of slang in my life, and I've never heard that.
Yaper is that Oakland shit. It's the Bay. Shout out Ethan,
dude.
Feel me?
Well, look at it. He says, "Shout out the Bay," and then right away, Adam Stubbs is like, "My Golden State Western Conference champs prediction is looking good so far. Curry for MVP." So shout out the Bay.
Oh yeah.
Listen, we got a lot to talk about tonight, but I feel like we have to start in Brooklyn right away, right? I feel you guys you saw the Melo. You saw Lamelo.
Yeah.
Wait. I mean, he was there. But I'm gonna keep it a bug with you. We saw Ish Smith.
Hey, shout out Ish Smith, bro. 33 years old. He was cooking niggas, but he yanked Joe Harris twice. Hezzy, and then like dimed it to some scrub on the Hornets, and they called the timeout. I was like, God damn.
I love it. Ish Smith's chaotic energy off the bench is one of my favorite things. Like, it doesn't matter. He's played for all 97 teams in the NBA, and every time he comes in, he's like, it's like he did a quick line of coke, and he's like, "Give me the fucking ball." Yeah. And he's got crazy head fakes. There's something about like his hair too. He's got like weird aerodynamics when he's running that it like doesn't make sense. It's like his body's way ahead of his head.
What's crazy is he was trashed the whole game, and we was talking reckless. We was like, "Yo, fuck Ish Smith doing?" People around us was like, "What the fuck is he doing?" 11 points in the fourth quarter. Yeah. And like it was like a major 11, not no bullshit 11. Like it was like 11 buckets they needed.
He was shooting layups hard off the backboard in the first half. Like those type of misses where you're just like, what's happening? You got to the rim.
Sound like the headshot.
He knows what homies knows what it is. That's a fact.
Hold on though, guys. Listen, you saw KD, Harden, Lamelo, Miles Bridges, Gordon Hayward.
Wait a minute. We got to, all right. We were at the Nets Hornets game. A lot happened. First you said Gordon Hayward. We didn't see Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward was there. Gordon Hayward looked like garbage.
Did he?
Nothing. He had nothing. He got some passes off. That's about it. But mostly he just got out of the way while Miles Bridges did all the scoring, and then got scored on by whomever he got switched to.
Miles was crazy.
Gordon was too tired from his character showcase at Union Hall the night before.
Come on, man. He was too tired from going to the Patagonia store and spending racks. That's what he was doing.
Yeah, feel like we got to take it back to the beginning where we with a nice little meal. I mean, Steve got a smoothie. I got a grain bowl we pulled up with some friends, and then we had to walk through a bunch of "Don't Tread on Me" and "We Stand with Kyrie" signs.
Man, these motherfuckers was trying to give us the shit like, "Do you want to stand with Kyrie sign?" Bitch, you see me going to the game. Of course, I don't want the fucking sign. I'm going to the game. I'm vaccinated, you dickhead.
Wow, that's crazy. I totally forgot that was the same game. So just for like some context, there was, do we call it a protest? What were they doing? Just hanging out? Like,
no, it was a protest. 100% a protest.
It wasn't incredibly sizable, but it was over 100 people there. And I think at one point they tried to, apparently from some Twitter videos I saw, they tried to push through a barricade and like rush the stadium or something. There was this, if you haven't been to Barclays, it's on a corner where like right off the subway, but it's a public area, but they had it barricaded off. Like you could only get in there if you showed a ticket.
Yeah. What's the end game of getting past the barricade at Barclays? To go to the game? Like, what's the end game there? Like, you get past the barricade, and then what? Like, and then what do you do?
Bro, if you bored, you bored. You just keep moving, and I think that's what they were doing.
For sure.
I don't know, man. I think they were just running to run. Like,
Homies brought up a question. He says, I didn't know this, I'll be honest. He said, what about the NBA making Kyrie to the top 75, but then they took it away? Is that right?
Is that a fact?
Wait, what?
If that's a fact, that's petty as shit. I ain't gonna even lie. That's petty as shit.
I didn't know that. I'll be honest. I did not know that. But would love just for Adam Silver to be like, let's get weird. Like let's name some people and then take it away. Like, did they name them on Tuesday and then on Wednesday they were like, psych?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking now. The first article I got was from Hype Beast, but so that's questionable. Also, let's keep it a buck. Kyrie Irving is probably not. Yeah, he's not a top 75 player. I don't think he could be, and I think some of this list is forecasting.
Yeah,
I mean, Kyrie Irving is better than Dame Lillard and will be, and it doesn't matter what Dame does the rest of his career.
Right.
So wait, is it 70? Is it top 75 right now or top 75 all time?
All time.
It's top 75 all time, and they put Dame on it, and they put Kyrie. They took his ass off.
Yeah,
they didn't put Dwight on either, or no Carmelo, like no Dwight.
No,
Carmelo was on, but Dwight didn't get on.
Oh, Carmelo did get on. I thought Carmelo missed it.
That's a little crazy for Dwight though. I'm bugging with that. I think that's a little crazy.
Well, if you look at the list of people who voted, it's just like other people, and it's kind of similar to, I would say, probably the Baseball Hall of Fame, where if they just don't fuck with you, you're not getting that, and people do not like him across all walks.
Yeah,
they don't like Dwight, and it's unfair because man, he was a beast, dog.
100%.
He was a Courtney Lee layup away from like possibly winning chip, and that's Courtney Lee. Dwight was out here winning games with Hedo Turkoglu and Rashard Lewis, man.
Bro, like, do you remember his point guard? Jameer Nelson, my G.
Yeah.
He the same height as my brother. You get what I'm saying, bro? That's crazy.
It's pretty wild Dwight didn't make it. And I hate Dwight, but I think that's why he didn't make it is people just hate him. Like
why don't people like him though? I feel like he's like I don't know, goofy dude. I fuck with him.
Dwight. I think Dwight's a dickhead. I think he's this is like a great transition. But did you guys see the clip from Friday?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like, Dwight? You can't be fighting your best players, man. You can't.
You can though.
No,
you can though.
Yeah, I think you can.
You can though.
But hold on, you guys are Team Dwight right now in this situation.
Listen, bro. I don't know what the fuck was said. I don't know the situation. You dig what I'm saying? Let's say your boy is on the Sacramento Kings, and De'Aaron Fox is talking crazy to me. I would be like, I'll smack you back to Kentucky. What's up? Don't talk crazy to me. I don't give a fuck if you the star player. You got to put your foot down sometimes. You feel me?
Sure.
Now, do I know what Anthony Davis said to Dwight Howard or what Dwight Howard said, vice versa, et cetera, et cetera? I don't know what the fuck happened. But sometimes you got to put your foot on the ground and be like, yo, don't sun my shit right now. Especially when you get your ass busted by 30.
Yeah. But hold on. If knowing what we know about everybody involved, if you had to put money on who was being fucking crazy, it's Dwight, right? Like, how many times has AD stepped out of line except for that one time he wore a T-shirt with like an FU on it or whatever it was when he was leaving New Orleans? And granted, in hindsight, he was probably right. But I mean, if you had to pick, is it Dwight being nuts or AD being nuts in that situation? Who is it?
Look, it's the clip I saw. AD pushed Dwight and he was on the bench. I don't know. But, they got in each other's faces. It's probably Dwight. But look, Dwight got to respond like he's still Dwight. He may be a clown, but I'm not fighting that dude. And Anthony Davis, of all people, shouldn't be fighting anybody. No. He'd be out for half the season.
Come on, man. Relax.
Hey, look, I'm just sorry. Like, he's not a person I would trust to hold up in the fight.
For sure.
And maybe that's not fair. And I don't know if I've never seen 7-footers fight in my life, so I don't know what that looked like. I feel like Dwight could just hem him up. I feel like he give him a bear hug and do some like goofy, like goofy strong dudes how fight.
Yeah.
That's exactly how Dwight would fight. He probably put him in a headlock and be making corny jokes, and Anthony Davis just got to sit there. But you say you like he can't talk to the star player like that. But one of my favorite NBA stories is the Bill Cartwright, Michael Jordan story where. Like Michael Jordan kept calling him looked it up as like medical Bill because he was always injured and saying all this wild stuff. And then Bill Cartwright just pulled him aside and he said, "You say another thing, I'll break your fucking legs."
Yeah.
And then Jordan chilled because Bill Cartwright's still a big motherfucker.
Yeah.
I think it's because it's Dwight. I think it's just because it's Dwight. I imagine Dwight said some I don't know. He's like, "Hey man, get off fucking GameCube or something like that. You know what I mean? Like he used a reference that like didn't make sense. And then AD was like, what? Like that's how I envision that going down.
Yo, get off GameCube is nuts, my G. That is nuts. Real shit. I'm gonna have to use that. I'm gonna have to use that on the court. Get off GameCube.
It's pretty good. Wait, I feel like we skipped over this because I was too excited you guys went to the Brooklyn game. What were your I feel like Steve, you had some pickup stories ready for us, and that's usually how we open the show. And I feel like we got to rewind to get you back onto the court.
So you feel me? I'm playing in my neighborhood, and I'm just doing shots. I'm doing a couple shots by myself. Now my court next to me has like this kind of like area you could skate in. So it's like these TikTok kids, and they're doing all these tricks and shit, shirtless. All of them is shirtless, in shape. Like, you feel me? They all look like a Hollister bag. You dig what I'm saying? So they come up to me and they're like, yo, because 5 of them. They're like, yo, do you want to run threes? I'm like, yeah, for sure. I'm going to run threes. I'm thinking this shit going to be easy money because it's niggas in jeans. Like, I'm in a shirt, some shorts, and basketball sneakers. Once again, these teenagers are in jeans and skating shoes. You feel me? They was busting my ass, bro. Hezzies, pump figs, dimes. It was like, yo, it looked like these niggas was like, yo, we're gonna dress like this and we're gonna sun them. Like it was like they planned this shit. So they're whooping my ass, and I'm like, yo, I'm not finna get rock like this. You know what I'm saying? So I'll pull out everything in my bag. Like I'm trying, like it's game 7 and I need a max. Like you dig what I'm saying? And I won. Bro, I'm thinking, all right, these kids gonna go back to skateboarding because they just lost. These motherfuckers said run it back. I was like, oh hell nah, but I can't look like a Marquez Buster. So I ran it. Of course, my team lost. So my team's like, all right, let's run it back one more time.
No.
So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm here. Let's get it. So this dude, while we're playing our game, this dude comes in and he looked crazy. He looked like if Albert Einstein was Haitian. He had like one sandal with holes in. Yo, it's real shit on my mom, on my mother, or the dead homies. He had like crazy white hair. He had one chancleta on. One had a hole in it. Polo was like raggedy as shit. He goes to the corner of the court and he just starts pissing. So we're like, all right, whatever. Mind you, we're in Manhattan, Chelsea. We're like, all right, this is this real shit. So I'm like, all right, I guess this is what it is now. He takes some shit out his pants while we're playing, and we just smell like a crazy odor. And we look, and the dude is smoking crack. No. And literally the skater kids go, oh shit, he's smoking crack. Fuck the game. We gotta get out of here. So we didn't even finish the game that mattered. So it was 1-1. We didn't even finish the game that mattered because Haitian Albert Einstein was over here smoking crack, bro. Like, and now I'm moving, so I'm never gonna see these kids anymore.
That's fine. That's fine. You don't need to see them again.
I do, bro. Mike, if you seen how they was busting my ass, oh my god, it was crazy.
Oh, I'll never forget. And Justin was there at this game. I think we were playing down at Cooper Park, and I feel like we've even told the story before. But some dude who looks like Sunshine from Remember the Titans shows up in like full pants and a t-shirt with a skateboard and like long ass blonde hair, and then is like, "Oh, do you guys need one more or something?" And then starts doing some Jokic shit where he's got like post play. He's running pick and roll. It was like the best basketball I've ever seen in my life. And then he just like skates on the way out. I was like, what the fuck was that? Like, how do we just get busted with like boots and sweatpants? Like, what happened?
I think I've seen that dude. I've seen that dude over the years at that court.
Yeah, it was incredible. He was incredible.
You know who you gotta be weary of? The motherfuckers when you're shooting by yourself and they're like, yeah, you want to play ones? No matter what they look like, they could look like Matthew Perry right now. Don't play them. Like, feel me? That's the courage to be like, hey man, you want to play one-on-one? When a nigga's shooting around is manic behavior.
No, dude, I promise I have never accepted nor requested a one-on-one game ever. Ever.
Unless that's the homie, never.
Nah, even that, I'm not interested. Let's take jump shots. What are we doing? Why are we playing ones? That sounds exhausting. Hold on. I just want to get caught up on some of the chat. Perfect Serial says, put the Bulls Raptors game on mute. Let's go. Stubbs says I'm over here, and the wife said you must be listening to the Cavs. And then Cyril says, "What did I miss? Somebody who's smoking crack and hooping." Colin says, "Got to wait till halftime to hit the crack pipe." Everybody knows that.
Yo, that shit was crazy.
Hey,
But I also heard the best insult on the court. This kid was playing, and it was like I was like setting up the shot. Like, you feel me? Like, you know when you just booling, set up the shot, boom. Dude goes, "Yeah, next time you're gonna let him just set up his J like that, just suck his dick before he shoots it."
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I was like, "Your children are evil. Like, teenagers are."
What does that even mean?
Because you let my son do the whole shit. You can't. You know what I mean? Come on, bro.
It's crazy.
Bro, that is wild.
Oh,
This isn't recent, but you mentioned a dude in the pants, and I remember I think I texted y'all about this, but it happened over the summer. Like, I was at the Dumbo courts, like of the pier, beautiful courts. You see like the Statue of Liberty in the background, all that, and I'm moving with some kids, and a dude who pulls up in like shirt, like some tight jeans, got a little chains on. He looks like Moneybagg Yo. If you know who that is, that's a rapper. That's kind of how he looks. He looks like one of those dudes. Not exactly, but you know what I mean if you saw him.
I know exactly what you're talking about because I'm black, so I'll get you.
Yeah.
And I'm just smiling.
So I'm just looking like, all right, man, this dude. And then he coming in chat. Like, he's talking a lot of shit. I'm like, all right, this dude's going to be trash. This dude straight up hit like 9 threes in this game and was just, I can't nobody guard me.
Oh, no.
In full jeans, just hitting like 27 footers. And I'm like, hey, yo, what the hell is happening? Right? He's on my team, and I'm just like standing in the corner, like, don't give me the ball. Whatever you doing is working.
That energy, I'm like, and I am an arrogant person, but that energy of screaming, especially in pickup, that's like, no one can guard me, is so funny to me. Like, I love when people talk shit like that. It's so funny.
And it's
so
always
funny.
like, it's on the team too. Like, every time I touch the ball, he's like, that weak ass nigga can't guard you. Hey, why you ain't rolling up the pick and roll? And he ain't passing the ball. I'm like, what is it?
That's the best though. If he's doing that for everybody, that's a team builder. He's a community leader if he's doing that for everybody. I love that. Oh man. All right, I completely sidetracked us, but I did want to talk about so the Lakers, it took them 3 games to win a game. They're 1-2. They barely beat the Grizzlies last night, which we should probably have a whole separate segment on Ja Morant, who's I think averaging like 35 points through 3 games.
I've missed this. I picked the Grizzlies to be exciting, and then I missed it. I caught highlights, and then the last part of the game where he ended up missing that timed free throw. But
yeah.
Dude, these layups are insane.
They're incredible.
He hangs in the air for like 12 seconds and then just up there long enough to hit a shot.
He's incredible. His hang time is ridiculous. I'm going to pull up I think somebody from our community tweeted something out today that was just like an incredible highlight from him. It was like I think he did it to a Kanye song actually. Here we go. Hold on, let me pull it up. And it's just, although I don't know, actually, yeah, I should be able to do it with audio as well. And then we probably won't be able to monetize the video, but who cares? All right, here we go.
Oh, the Kanye song, of course.
Look at the walk back. Like, that's filthy. It's so good. It's so good.
Just give him 1 star. Just give him 1 star.
Right?
That's all he needs. Just give him 1. And I'm not even asking for like a crazy all-star. Just give him someone that's like an 82 in 2K. And it's over. You know what I mean? We don't need no 90, all that crazy shit. Just give him someone that's like at least an 82 to 85, and it's over. Because he's over here. Boy made the playoffs with bums.
I know.
Bums.
And like they got that dude. So Jaren Jackson Jr. is healthy again. He's not like right yet, but he's healthy. They got this dude, DeAnthony Melton, who's pretty good. Desmond Bane is pretty good. They're like 2-1. They have no Dylan Brooks right now. Like they're one of these teams. They're just not playing. There's no like shit guys coming into the game. You know what I mean? Like everybody's pretty good, which I think is going to help them. Like you're right though. They don't have anybody that's an 82, maybe not even a 75. Like you are right.
Come on, it's a whole bunch of 77s on their team,
Yeah,
which is
fair.
cool. It's just cool. But if he had like another star, he don't need a big three. He just need like another piece, and it's over. Because he's so good, he's making 77s look crazy. You know what I mean?
It's amazing.
Yeah, you know, like it that, and they get Jaren Jackson right, they could be like a real.
It's over. It's over.
But we're gonna talk about how like the Lakers are 3 games in and already need to be saved by Carmelo.
28 off the bench. 28 off the bench.
Hey man, let's not talk shit about the Lakers, man. It's a hard schedule. Their schedule not easy, bro.
Wait, who did they lost to the? Oh yeah, you're right. They lost to the Warriors, the Suns, then
that's a hard ass schedule. Like
that's true.
Bro, LeBron James is the king of starting mad ass and finishing crazy strong. Like when the Heat came together, wasn't they like 6-8, some stupid shit?
Yeah,
it's like, bro, trust me, bro. Come on, dude, you can't. If the Lakers are ass, I'll be shocked.
They're gonna be fine. They're gonna be fine.
Wait, we got to recognize the growth right here, which is me shitting on the Lakers and then Steve defending them, which is atypical for an 89 podcast.
I will say though, the West the West looks pretty good, man. The Suns look right. The Warriors look legit right now. Like Jordan Poole is fucking awesome. I think that team looks like it's gonna be pretty good. I'm excited for them. That's before Clay.
I'm here to see Curry cook. I love Curry. Curry my favorite. So as long as his team is cooking, I get to see more games of him in the playoffs. I love Curry. So I'm with it.
I don't know how much. Like I still don't know how I feel about them as a top 4 team, but I think like Steve said, Curry at like this level is the most fun player to watch in the league.
He's incredible.
It's unfair. It's fun how unfair it is, and also he's an asshole, so it's fun to watch him play it up too.
Hey man, you gotta stop calling my son an asshole, boy. He's just dancing, my G. Let him celebrate, bro. If I shoot a 3 from fucking the logo, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna stand.
Actually, I think this is a good talking point right here. So, Steve, if you hit a 3, your go-to is like a Curry-esque celebration. That if you had to what player do you emulate the most post big shot?
I'm gonna come clean. If I hit like a 3, I do the Carmelo. You guys just I go the KG. I hit my chest. I don't really do the dancing shit like that because that shit. You feel me? I'm not hitting crazy shots, but
I like that.
I usually do the Carmelo.
Yeah. Also, you gotta chill. Yeah, I don't know if you can dancing in the NBA is different than dancing in a pickup game. Yeah, there's you could invite a different energy. Depending on somebody having a bad day, if you dance on a 3.
Yeah, the dance is a little beast, but if you do the Carmelo, everybody's like, "Oh, that's cool."
We're
from New York, you know what I mean? So
I like that. Yeah. What about you, Justin? You have like a go-to move?
Not really. I don't do a lot of the hand or the dance. I do like the face. I just look away or do a face or look at somebody on the sideline, but it's never like I don't have a good celebration. You've seen this. I just stare at things.
Yeah. You get a real Memphis Grizzly vibe, like grit and grind. Like we're putting in work right now is what we're doing.
I just lie to you, Mike. You know what I really do? I backpedal.
The backpedal's good.
Yeah, that's what I really do. When me and Justin play ball, if I make a 3-pointer, I just backpedal.
Yeah.
That's what I like to do.
Because I think that's close. I had 2 moves. One I still do. One I retired because I don't play organized basketball anymore. But the one I still do is like a backpedal / I'm back in a defensive position before the ball's gone through the net. Where I'm like,
bro, me too. That's crazy.
I'm like, guys, this is worth 3 points, and now I'm ready to D up. This is it. But what I used to do when I was younger in organized ball, and Anthony Edwards did this. I think it was Anthony Edwards did this week, which was incredible. But he told the other coach to take a timeout, and that was one of my favorite moves. Where I was like, y'all need a 20. Like this is.
Yo, that's wild.
Yeah. That was one of my go-tos back in the day. Was encourage the other team. Like you guys got to talk about this. Like we figure something out.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do some shit like that if I'm playing comedians. One time I was waxing the comedian, and I was like,
name names.
I can't say this man's name because this man was really upset and unfollowed me on Instagram. That's
Well, then you got a name. If he unfollowed you,
I'll do it in the private chat. I'm not gonna make it hot because you know what? He was on TV twice, but I was busting his ass, and I looked at his friend. I was like, "Yo, get your man a switch," and he took that shit personal. But I was sincerely busting his ass, like sincerely, as he's in and out. So I was busting his ass, and I just want the viewers and listeners to know. He is 6'3", and I was busting his ass.
Man, I need to know. I need to know.
I got you in the private chat.
Homie said Antoine Walker swag. I like that. The Walker wiggle. Also, you reach, I teach. I like this, Stubbs. You reach, I teach is pretty good. Oh, wow. All right. It's been in the chat.
Yeah, that's in the chat. Busting his ass.
I like that.
3 consecutively. You feel what I'm saying?
That. Chris Rock. Wow. Just lighting up Chris Rock like that.
Imagine it was
and being like, yeah, he unfollowed me on Instagram.
Yeah, Chris Rock, SNL box office king.
John
Short King stand up. You feel me? I'm out here for the Short Kings. You feel me?
I know this wasn't really like planned for a talking point, but I was wondering, like, was there anything this week that's like, if you had to pick one thing that stood out this week, or that you were either like surprised about, pumped about, disappointed about, just like anything from all of the NBA stuff that we got this week that stood out? Is there anything that comes to mind?
That's a great question.
Thanks. I should have asked it a couple hours ago, and then we could have thought about it.
Hey, look, here, I'll jump in with something, and this goes back to the game we saw, and Miles Bridges was named Player of the Week because he scored 30 twice.
Mm-hmm.
The man looks fantastic.
Right?
He could do whatever he wanted to out there. And I mean, maybe that's because the Nets don't play defense, but still, he's like hitting jump shots. He could get to the rim, take one quick step, it blows by you. Melo is always looking for him when he's running down the court. Like if he's streaking on the right side of the court, he's going to the rim for a lob, and whether or not he gets it is getting on the board.
I'll tell you right now, they're halfway through the third quarter against the Celtics, and he has 16 points, 7 rebounds. He's taken 13 shots. Like he's moved into the starting lineup. He starts over PJ Washington now, man.
Yeah, like he looks like he could be. I don't know what it's gonna look like for Hayward, but it looks like he might be the scorer behind Lamelo if he continues on his pace. He just looks good. I don't know. This could be early season variance, but I'm really enjoying what I'm seeing out of him.
This is another team where I called them this morning. I think it was this morning or yesterday, like at Atlanta Light, where they're just like sneaky deep. Like they don't like you got Oubre, you have PJ Washington coming off the bench. Like they got like 7 or 8 guys that are legit, and you would never think that about a Charlotte Hornets team. It's nice. Yeah.
Hey, we also got to talk about my man Killian Hayes is shooting like 9% from field right now. And
wait, who's that?
What did you say?
Detroit basketball. Detroit basketball.
I'm gonna recut that with a picture of Killian Hayes instead of Cade Cunningham.
Don't you do that?
Wait, he's really shooting 9%, or he was just making shit up?
It's not.
He is.
Great.
I mean, the amount of field goals is very low, but he's just missing everything. He looks bad.
He does.
He looks so bad. He looks bad enough that like Dwayne Casey's like, yeah, we went into the film room and just like, yeah, we need to. We told him like stop shying away from contact, but it's okay. It's like quotes you don't want to hear about yourself 2 games into the season. And Cade is injured, which is always a good sign when the number 1 pick still hasn't played. It's Sadiq Bey's fun.
Sadiq Bey is fun. I will say Jeremy Grant's not playing tonight, so I think you got a shot.
Oh no! I did see. I watched the opening game, or at least the last half of the opening game, and he was doing work. And then in the fourth, when they needed a bucket, I watched some of the worst offense I've ever seen. Yeah, Corey Joseph and Kelly Olynyk trying to run pick and rolls that weren't respected or leading to a good shot, or Jeremy Grant trying to take weird Kobe-esque jump shots. Like Like
Right.
shots like moving on the wing and kind of fading a little
Fading
bit.
it. Yeah.
Which doesn't. I don't know. Just take a different shot. I don't remember him ever shooting a shot like that. But I'm watching him try to do this and win a game.
I just can't believe we're not talking about like European basketball right now, where you said the Corey Joseph Kelly Olynyk pick and roll isn't working. Like,
hey, bro, look, this team is definitely going to be in the running for another number 1 pick.
Good, go get him.
Hey, let's get hey, yo, chat was good. White KD, let's go.
Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. Rocket Sauce Era says the real number 1 pick was balling last night. Shouting out Jalen Green, who put up 30 against the Celtics.
Shit.
Yeah, Jalen Green's nice. But look, Jalen Green also plays like the number 2 pick. Everybody says is better than the number 1 pick, and then ends up not being. Ends up in
like this.
Yeah, Jalen Green is the truth. Jalen Green is the truth.
Fun. He is fun.
Yeah, he's the truth.
That was the thing that stood out for me this year. 4 fucking games in. But the rookies are way more like useful than they normally are this time. Like Jalen Green's looked good. The dude on the Pacers his name's Chris Duarte, I think. Yeah. Also, so shout out John Weingart, Pacers Lord in the chat. But Duarte, I think is the most confident 3-point shooter I've ever seen. Like game 1 hit like 6 or 7 threes, is like ready to rock. That dude from the Raptors looks good. Scotty Barnes, Jalen Suggs has looked good. Evan Mobley for the Cavs looks awesome. Like all these rookies are coming in and just like balling right away. It's crazy.
Yeah. Evan is looking crazy,
right?
He was fire. He was fire.
He's going up against Jokic today, and I knew Mobley was going to be like a good defender, but like offensively, he looks really good.
Bugging, he's fire. He's looking really good.
Yeah,
because I'm not gonna lie, I thought that pick was a little weird, but it's working in their favor, and I'm fucking with it.
Yeah, I love it.
And look, it's not like he didn't have that many good games, but look, Davion Mitchell got off on the Warriors.
Yeah, he put up 22 last night, right?
And it was calm. It was even like some crazy shit. It was even like he was trying. You know what I'm saying? Like it was calm. But there was one thing I seen. I think it was some article. This is probably gonna piss off Justin, but I kind of want to know what y'all think. It was some article comparing the start of what LaMelo's doing is equivalent to like the first year LeBron was in the league. And I think right now they say he's averaging 22, 6 assists, and then nearly like 6 rebounds.
Yeah.
Do you think this year he'll be an all-star? Like he'll do the Luka jump where it's like second year, boom, I'm in an all-star game? Because I think, you know what I'm saying, the East necessarily like doesn't have as much stars as the West. Well, so I think he might be a second-year all-star or some Zion, you feel me, type shit.
I mean, LaMelo has looked awesome so far, but the biggest reason I think is like I don't know what other guards are gonna make all-star. Like you got no Kyrie, Celtics don't have any guards, Sixers don't have any guards. I mean Harden, Bradley Beal. So
LaMelo is a guard. That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's a point guard, right? LaMelo's a point guard, right?
The nigga's 6'8". I don't know.
Yeah, and look,
I don't know. I'm asking you guys.
No, Steve, that's what it is now. If half the point guards in the league are 6'8".
Is him, Luka? Who else is 6'8"? That's a point guard.
Luka.
That's what I said. Him, Luka. Who else? Ben Simmons. Well, if Ben Simmons make the All-Star game, everything fucked up.
You won't. But look,
he won't make the All-Star game.
I think. Look. Also,
I think we should start a voting campaign to vote Ben Simmons into the All-Star game.
Fuck out honestly, you don't deserve that shit.
Wait, hey, don't joke, Mike, because you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
don't say real. The NBA is gonna have to take Kyrie's name off the list because we're gonna get some real annoying voting going there.
I know,
but I think.
Sorry, I was just gonna say Ryan B. Slides. He heard us talking about the Hornets and he said, "What was that? What was that?"
Hold on, I'm not Brian B. I'm not even trying to disrespect you. I'm not saying he doesn't play like a point guard. I just thought he was a forward and he's playing in that style. You know what I'm saying? Just like Penny was a 2, but he played like a 1. Mm-hmm. So I didn't know if they counted him as a PG, but he definitely played like a PG. He definitely played like a 1.
Yeah.
I think LaMelo has an actual case. Oh, I guess Trae Young. Yeah.
I forgot about Trae. Not Lowry.
Lowry ain't gonna get voted in. People don't care. No
Yeah.
offense.
No, but Trae Young, he'll be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
I think LaMelo could be popular enough to get fan vote, or at least he compete in fan vote.
Mhm.
Which I think it's not supposed to, but it probably will help influence.
And listen, sorry. I get too excited. My bad.
No, go ahead.
No,
I'm done.
I was gonna say if you believe the Hornets are going to be a good team, like if you think they're going to be, say, a 5 seed or a 6 seed in the East or whatever, then LaMelo's an all-star, right? Like that's how LaMelo goes. The Hornets go. Like if LaMelo is good, the Hornets will be good. Because he's the only one. Like whatever, Hayward's nice, Bridges is like exciting, but LaMelo's the guy that has to make them a really good team.
for sure.
Also, I forgot about Jalen Brown too. Yeah, he's technically a guard. I forget that Jalen Brown is a guard.
For real though, I love Jalen Brown. I would love
Me
to
too.
see Jalen Brown over my man LaMelo, but I'm biased. You feel me?
No, I mean whatever. He put up like 1 million points in that first game against the Knicks.
And that's another thing I noticed. No one spoke to me how fire that game was.
That game
like
was
I had
awesome,
to watch like a recap. You know what I'm saying? No one was like, yo, Steve, the Boston and Knicks game was insane. You know what I'm saying? No one came like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
I love that was on other people. That you
because all right, I'm gonna be honest with you. Lately, because of this podcast, I have friends that send me basketball headlines, basketball news. Did you see this?
Love that.
And then they're like, you should talk about this. None of the homies was like, yo, this game was crazy. And your co-host is from Boston. None of them. Like, fam, what? Like, I don't want to talk about no vaccine bullshit. I want to talk about Marcus Smart hitting the 3 to go to OT. Like,
that was nice. And then Evan Fournier turned it into fucking Reggie Miller in overtime.
That's what I wanted to talk about. But you know what I mean? Your team, what's up with the Celtics, bro? What's really up with your team, Mike? Because that's something you have to speak upon.
Well,
because I'm confused.
Right now, they're beating the undefeated first place Hornets by 5 in the third quarter. So, listen, the Knicks game was a wild game. I think that was excusable. I think the Knicks are a good team. It's the first game at home, whatever, shaking off the rust. I don't know how you lose to Toronto. That Toronto game was pretty bad. It was embarrassing. That one might have been without Jalen, though. So, like, whatever. And then who they beat? They beat, like, I don't know, the Wizards. I forget who they beat the third. Not the Wizards. They beat somebody the third game that made sense. But I think they're going to be okay. I'm a little bit nervous about what their ceiling is. Like, Robert Williams looks really good. I like Robert Williams, but Marcus Smart kind of sucks balls. Like, I'm not a Marcus Smart fan right now. I'm kind of
sucks balls. Just kind of. Not fully,
yeah,
but sort of.
Just one.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I mean, y'all are y'all getting some good Jabari Parker minutes right now.
Dude, well, as you can see by my name, he's the MVP. With Jabari Parker, Jabari Parker's got 5 for 6 from the field, 13 points, baby, plus 12 on the court. Oh, man, look at Joey Donnelly just getting a little sassy. Jalen made the All-Star game last year. Please bring the correct info to this chat. I know. We're talking about guards who are going to make the All-Star team this year, Joey. This year.
It's what I'm sorry, this is a side point, so please cut me off. It's while we talk about the All-Star game, like it's an accomplishment, and none of us watch the All-Star game.
No.
Like I might watch a quarter or the last 5 minutes, but I'm fully not pulling up to this game that's trash.
So,
we don't have to discuss this. I'm just like,
no.
It's such
You're
a
absolutely
thing.
right.
Okay, so you guys don't know this about me.
Uh-oh.
I have a tradition. I had a tradition with my brother where we would get blazed and we would watch the All-Star game. But like while it's on, we're really just making jokes and shit. But then like we pay attention when someone does like an insane dunk or some crazy shit. So actually, I do watch the All-Star game. Have I watched the All-Star game in the last 2 years, 3 years? No, because my brother lives in Long Island. But because of this conversation, I'm gonna go back to Long Island and get high with my brother.
Make sure you do it this year.
Yeah. But it was, hey man, I did watch it. It's fun. Watch it high. Try it high. Yeah, try it high. Try it high.
Did they have one last year? Yeah, they had one, right? I like the rule change where they did the it
The
wasn't.
Elam ending or something like that.
Yeah, you like get to the fourth quarter and then it's like to 21. Oh no, this year it was about Kobe, right? It was like
It was to
who-
24
24.
after
Yeah.
some episode.
Yeah, y'all could keep that. I just want 167 points to what. Like, I don't want no bullshit. First of all, fuck the kids. I don't care about no charity. Fuck the
Shout out
kids.
to my
Kids.
Yeah, fuck the kids. I just want a normal ass basketball game. I don't like this shit. A captain drafts a captain. Nah, motherfucker. If I'm in the Eastern Conference,
Ooh.
I'm playing with the Eastern Conference. I'm playing with the West. That shit is whack to me. But hey, what's the dude? Adam Silver, more power to him. Whatever the fuck he want to do, I'm gonna get blazed and watch it. But I think the way the All-Star game now to me is corny. But I also tell you how old I am. You know what I'm saying?
I like Real Red Dead says, but have you ever seen the All-Star game on Wii?
That is see, he knows what I'm talking about.
Jay Burley says, sorry I'm late, fellas. Walked right into fuck the kids.
Fuck the kids. All that charity, whatever bullshit they talking about, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Oh,
Yo, just play basketball, bro. 1 point is higher than the other point. Not this, we have to land on 23. And like, fuck that shit. Man. That's just corny. Just mad corny.
I do. So I think we're going to talk about at least one more thing. And you guys are at the game this weekend. So we'll have like boots on the ground feedback because you were at the court. Are the Nets bad?
They don't, I don't know, Justin. You want to go first or you want me to go first? I don't know.
I don't think they're bad. They just don't look in sync.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they don't look in sync in any way. Like it was Kevin Durant. That's the Nets offense was Kevin Durant, and there just wasn't much else. James Harden got a lot of fouls. I think there was an article about this, but he's only shot like 9 free throws through 3 games. And I think Steve Nash was blaming the rule change where they're trying to call less of the I'm not playing basketball, I just run into you and throw my hands up fouls, which is mostly on the jump shots, but I think it's affecting Harden on his drives. And he didn't look that great, honestly. They also they're relying on Bruce Brown and who's that dude from Phoenix? Devon Carter.
Javon
Carter.
God damn, bro.
Damn. Like, bro, I told you when he came in the game, he was like, you don't remember him from Phoenix? I'm like, not at all.
Yo, everybody around us, our homies was like, we don't know who that is. I'm like, yo, that dude was on Phoenix, though, for sure.
I definitely seen him play basketball. Did not know.
Yeah.
But I think they're in a weird zone still where they got injuries. They got there's no Kyrie. It's just not looking good. They're not bad though. They're still a problem. It's just early.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say they're ass, but you can tell that James Harden doesn't trust Javon at the 2. You can tell because he passed less. Like when it was Kyrie at the 2, he was ready to dish it, and it's not only dishing it to Kyrie. He was ready to dish it to the squad, but it looked like he was playing like I only got to pass it to KD. I don't know who else I could pass it to type shit. So I thought he looked like he was kind of confused on his role on the court. And I also felt like Joe Harris felt the same way. Like he was like, all right, should I dish it to who's hot? Or should I kind of run off some screens and picks and try to see if I could shoot? Like it seemed like without Kyrie being there, they kind of didn't know their roles or they were kind of confused. But KD was like, I'm here to put buckets up. Fuck it, I'm putting buckets up. You know what I mean? So and also their bench wasn't that lit, like besides Patty. Like, you know what I mean?
Patty's so nice.
Yeah, we also talk about too the defense. I mean,
they don't know what defense is.
What can you look? I said Miles Bridges. Like, what can you do when they're just gonna hunt? Oh, now we have Miles Bridges being guarded by Joe Harris. He's gonna rim, and they're gonna get him with that. Oh, now he's guarded by Javon Carter. He's going to the rim.
Yeah, if it's not KD, if it's not a matchup against KD, you're going to the rim. Like he's the only one that can defend. Yeah, it's weird because like I watched a lot of the first game against the Bucks, and then the second game against the Sixers, which they got to win, but they barely got by Philadelphia. They took like a big comeback at the end, and like I know Philly's still got Embiid, but Philly's not Like, I don't think they're a juggernaut or anything. And then, I mean, the Hornets are good, but I don't think they're great. It just seems weird. I know it's only 3 games. I'm trying to overreact, but they don't seem right yet. They seem like kind of confused, not confused, but they just don't seem like they fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I'm not out on them. I'm sure they're going to figure it out, but
I mean, it would be extremely impressive if they keep this momentum up and they have a super dope top 3 record, but it's unlikely, dog. You know what I mean? It's like that's not like that's a fairy tale. And I hope I'm wrong because I fuck with Miles and I fuck with Lamelo, but it's just like not a thing. You know what I mean?
yeah, I'm with you. I still think it's going through Milwaukee. Like if Kyrie's not playing, it's still going through Milwaukee. Like nothing's changed for me.
I would love that, but the East is crazy. The East is always a crapshoot, bro.
It is.
It's always a crapshoot. So we don't know what the fuck is gonna happen until the season's over. But it would be dope to see Milwaukee get out again.
Yeah,
they're such a good team, such a fun team.
Yeah. Yo,
yeah, that's
hell yeah! I'm loving watching fucking Grayson Allen on Milwaukee.
Yeah,
like a dude who's just like a scrapper, and then
Bro.
it's just perfectly what they need. Him and Thanasis like just mauling people.
right? That shit is fire. Like, yo,
I thought you said crack shoot too, and I thought that was so funny.
That's what I
instead
said.
of
It's a
crap
crack
shoot. Oh,
shoot.
you did say
That's
crack
not-
shoot. It was
yeah, that's not a
callback.
thing with white people. Crack shoot. It could go either way. That's not a thing.
I think we say crap shoot.
Oh,
As
you
in,
say
like, shooting crap.
Oh, okay, I thought they meant like okay.
Hey, it's got to be crack shoot now.
From here on out.
Hey, you learn everything about the Caucasian lingo every day of your life.
I thought,
Bro.
honestly, I thought it was a callback to the crack pipe story, and I was
No,
like,
bro.
yeah, dude,
So it's crap for sure.
for
Thank you so
sure,
much.
for
Hey.
sure.
Can I get a camera? Can I get this?
Yeah, hold on, let me get. You want to go solo here? Hold
Yeah.
on, here we go solo.
Thank you to all the Caucasian fans. If you did not realize this, by me saying that incorrectly, I did not grow up with white people. There were only 4 white people in my school. 2 of them were men and 2 of them were women. So thank you so much for telling me what I'm saying wrong. So next time I'm in a room full of white people, I say it correctly. God bless the 89 Cavs fan base.
Oh, that was incredible. I thought it was a callback. I just gave you credit. I was like, hell yeah, it was a great
I
joke.
promise you, I just learned something new. I promise you.
Oh, it was so good. That was so good. Sorry, Justin, were you mid-sentence when we did that? I apologize.
Nah, I don't remember what I was talking about.
For sure.
I wouldn't talk about shit.
For sure. What's up with Ben Simmons though? What's he up to?
Jesus. I just don't think he's getting moved, man.
Yeah, I mean, that was
Like ever? Or
he's back with the team, and apparently they said like the last story I saw. I mean, honestly, I've gotten tired of it, so I just haven't looked. The last story I saw was he said he was like, he's not mentally prepared to join the team, and like people from the team, like Tobias Harris, were like, yeah, we support our brother. We'll wait for till the time is right. Mental health is healthier, blah, blah, blah. And then the story has just kind of been where it is, as they're not finding him anymore. I think he's officially with the team, but when will he get on the court? Who knows?
But how about so Daryl Morey? I can't remember the last time we were on. I don't know if this happened afterwards, but Daryl Morey basically said to local Philly radio. Did we talk about this?
no.
No, we didn't. I think it happened after.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he basically was like, buckle up. Buckle up. He's gonna be here for not the next 4 years, but Daryl Morey's just not gonna trade him for nothing. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna have to be a deal that makes sense for the value or for the talent that Ben Simmons is. And I just don't think he's gonna, because like right now he's got no value, and he's not gonna make the deal for like Buddy Hield. He's gonna be like, okay, fine, Ben, you're not gonna play.
I'm not gonna lie then. If he's aware of that, he should just play ball. Like,
Right?
that's mad selfish. Like, you feel me? Like, if you know you're not getting traded, like, yo, if they don't give a fuck about you, just play enough that they give a fuck about you again. Don't fuck up your whole shit. Like, you got a good, you have a great squad.
Mhm.
Like, just play ball, bro. Like, if you're not getting traded, fuck it, man. Like, if I can't get a new job and I'm stuck with this bullshit job, fuck it, man. I'm gonna try to be employee of the month. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no, sincerely though. Like,
Yeah.
fuck it.
Yeah, I feel like they're both so dug in right now, which I'm here for it. I'm here for this petty bullshit. Like, I love that Ben's like, yeah, forget it, man. I'm not playing. And then Philly's like, fine, you're not playing. Like they're just not like Ben Simmons, who's like 24 or 25, like a former 2-time All-Star, is just not playing.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. Because at this point, he's like claiming mental health issues, and I just don't know what the hell is going on anymore. And it's not fun anymore.
Yeah.
It was fun when he was just king brat and
Right.
just being and unnecessarily petty. But now he's like came to the team and apologized. But also I saw there was like a thing. He said all sides have made mistakes was his was his speech to the team.
Yeah, much similar to Donald Trump's, right? Like where it's like both sides are wrong. Here, I don't know, man. I hate that this is my reaction, but I don't even want to say it out loud.
Just say it, man.
I hate that he's claiming mental health right now.
Yeah.
Because it feels like a slap into the face for people who are battling mental health. Like Kevin Love, who's been so outspoken, DeRozan, who's been so outspoken, and now it seems like this is a playbook for him. And I don't mean a playbook that's been outlined by other people, but Simmons and his camp are basically like, this is the way out of this now. Like, I'm not mentally capable of, like, even that whole tweet was like, his back's not ready. No, he was like, he's not mentally ready at this time, so he's gonna get work done on his back so that he can be ready. And I was like, wait, what? Why? How are those two things combined right now? It bums me out. It bums me out.
Yeah.
And then if I'm wrong here, if this is where he's at right now mentally, and he can't perform and he can't deal with this, then I, will be the first to apologize and be like, that sucks, man. Get the help that you need. But it feels bullshit.
What happens when, okay, say best case, he comes back in December, January, plays with the team, and then falls apart. They lose in the first round of the Knicks. Then what happens? Are we just back here? Like, because then it's like, oh, well, this team that we thought had, because they could come back and it not work.
That's true.
Because it's not like this happened, and I think that this will probably have an effect on the team that will last into the season. It's not like they'll just plug them in and then Sixers are back to a contender. Like, what happens then when they get their first round exit? It's like, oh, well, here's that same cycle over and over.
I mean, this might sound naive, but like maybe if he plays well, even if they lose in the first round, maybe he plays well, his trade value goes up. Like, I think it all depends on how he plays for him, like for this saga. Like, how he plays matters more than how the team plays, I guess. Because, like, if I'm a supporting cast player and I'm affected by the drama, but he's still looking like an all-star caliber player, then you could get him the fuck out of there. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I think even if they lose first round or this, that, and the fifth, if he comes back and he plays like the same player he was when he was an all-star, then they could get his toxic energy out of Philly.
I totally agree with this, man. I think, like, if he had a conversation, and I get why he didn't, man. He was hurt. He was hurt with the Doc Rivers and Joel Embiid shit after the series. But you know what? Now that we learned that he tried to skip out on Game 7,
Really?
Remember the COVID thing?
He tried to say he had COVID to get out of game. A crucial game, he was saying, I got the shit. Like, fam, game 7.
Justin, not only did you miss it, but we did talk about this last week on
Bro,
stream, I think.
Were you
I didn't think this was a real thing. I didn't realize.
Bro, it's real shit.
No, he basically was like, I think there was a trainer or a massage therapist maybe that was exposed to it, and he was kind of like, oh, I also was exposed to it, because I was trying to use that to get him out of Game 7, which goes back against what I was just gonna say of how, like, maybe he was just too hurt after the Doc and Beat thing, and he's like, "Nah, I'm done with this. I don't want to do this." But like that happened before. But my whole point was like, if he went into Maury's office, even Doc's office, and was like, "I don't think this is the right fit for me. I think we should like explore options." And they're like, "Hey, we don't have a trade for you, but bust your ass in October and November. We'll make a move." I feel like there's a better chance of them both being in him going to a spot that he wants to get to, Philly getting value back. But instead he killed his value right away, and then both sides have just like shot themselves in the foot, like killing value. It's weird. It's such a weird spot.
Hey, look, man, we ain't got to talk about Ben Simmons anymore, okay? Or Philly, because it's Bulls time. All right, this is the Bulls time in the East. All right, we got Lonzo, we got Caruso out here with Levine, DeMar DeRozan, what's Vucevic? There you go.
Hey, for real, man, Christmas is right around the corner. You feel me? Alex Caruso jersey, XL, please. I need the 6 on my back. You feel me? The hairline, receding hairline king. You feel me? Hey, you gonna bang it off the lob? Come on, man. Come on, man. It's my guy.
Before we freak out about Chicago, you guys want to tell me who they beat so far?
Okay, they beat the Pistons twice.
Yeah, they beat the Pelicans too, right?
Yeah, the 2 wins against the Pistons, 1 against the Pelicans. So that is your undefeated Chicago Bulls. So yeah, I know the whole city of Chicago right now is running around with the flag, being like, "We did it, y'all. We did it. Let's get a few more games in."
Oh no. Look, let me clarify. I'm not saying the Bulls are a threat in the East. The Bulls are the fun Eastern Conference team we get every year. And that's where they're going to exist in that space. They'll be a 4 through 7 seed, and they'll take somebody to 6 or 7 games. In the first round, they might even win one. But they're the team that's like, you watch, and you're like, hell yeah, I watch a Bulls game, which is rare. I mean, it's been Derrick Rose and Joakim Noah since we were caring about Bulls games. So it's good to see him on TV. You can see the jerseys, all the like pomp and circumstance. It's nice.
Kirk Heinrich, remember Kirk?
Yo, shout out Kirk.
Yo, Kirk Heinrich. We had Ben Gordon. That shit. Boozer.
Ben Gordon.
Come on, man. Luol Deng.
The Heinrich maneuver.
Luol Deng's still getting paid.
Where though?
I think the Lakers. He's got that Bobby Bonilla deal where he's just gonna get paid till he's like 49.
Hey, fuck it. I'm not even mad at that. Shout out my man.
Yeah, I love it too. Joker Rock says Bulls are this season's Hawks. I like that.
Yeah, that is a great take.
There was also somebody. Oh yeah,
John knows.
Carlos Boozer
to Beijing. That's what it's called.
One of my favorite players of all time, only because no matter what telecast you were watching, every time he got the ball in the paint, you'd hear on the broadcast, "And one!" Like he would just scream it every single time. It was crazy. It was like an inbound pass. He'd scream "and one." The Boozer.
Boozer was nice. Also,
it was cold.
Somebody, I can't share it, but I saw it in the chat, and I feel like we gotta share it. Yo, the Timberwolves.
Oh yeah, where's it? Jay Worley? Let me find that comment. I saw that too. They look good. Anthony Edwards looks really good.
Yeah, I don't know. This one said they're for real in the West. I just think they'll at least make the play-in game, which is about damn time. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna say it right now.
Oh no.
8C, 8-9C, Timberwolves, man. We got ice in our veins. Y'all was talking crazy about my man D-Lo out here. Left-handed assassin. Let's go.
Hey, look.
Come on, man. I used to see D-Lo for the free. Shout out Brooklyn Brewery. I used to see my man for the free.
Shout out Brooklyn Brewery.
Look, hey, Patrick Beverley has never missed the playoffs in his career, right? So,
man, fuck Patrick Beverley. Yo, it's Cat, Anthony, Edwards, D-Lo. Come on. We got ice in our veins, man.
Hey, I mean, honestly, though, the Patrick Beverley, Anthony Edwards, those are the type of cats you need to put on the team with Cat.
That's true.
Respectfully.
Yeah, no, you're right.
You just need troublemakers.
Yeah, 100%.
You're absolutely right. It was weird seeing Pat Beverley, though, and I was watching that. They were playing the Pelicans, and all of a sudden he was like screaming, and I was like, God, I fucking hate this guy. I really do.
He sucks.
To be fair, also it's like, who have they beat? They beat Houston and New Orleans. So,
bro, come on, man. Fuck that. There's ice in our veins, bro. And my man Kuzma had 22 and 11. Come on.
No. This podcast has gone on too long. If we start shouting out Kuzma, we gotta go. If we start
Kuzma, my
shouting out
guy.
Kuzma,
Before we leave, Kuzma, my guy.
No. He was the title of the podcast, I think, like a week or two ago. I think so. We can't.
That's my man's right there.
We have maxed out on Kuzma talk. I think. Did we hit everything? Anything else we need to hit? I think we did it.
Yeah.
I think we did it. I think it was Stubbs asked, when are we doing a live show? You're right, Stubbs. We do need a New York show. Stand by. We'll figure something out.
We'll figure something out.
We'll figure something.
Can I ask you one more question before we go? Is League Pass still trash?
Yeah,
Because I'm thinking about purchasing it, and it's not the best of the streaming league services.
They made a couple tweaks where now there's like you can pull up who's on the court. You can pull up the stats of who's on the court. It's gotten a little bit more intuitive, but it's still not. It's still like way behind. And like there's no excuse for it to be where it is right now. Like this, hire some developers, figure this out. Like,
look, I'm trying to get up on my NBA knowledge and not just be subjected to the local games. And the only option is League Pass or the streaming sites. And I look, man, I can't be closing all these ads.
No, that's too. There's too many viruses getting their work in. Yeah, John's right. It's marginally better. It's not significantly. It's marginally better.
Yeah, for real. Shout out John, man. That's real.
I know. Well, shout out John. We didn't even talk about Duarte, who's the rookie from the. I guess we did a little bit before he got here. But
wait, from the Pacers? Hey, man.
Yeah.
Hey man, we're not talking about the Pacers, man. We gotta get the fuck out of here. We're not talking about the Pacers.
Steve, before you get us out of here, just a little announcement. There's another show happening on this channel in like 10 minutes, talking about some baseball shit because the Candy app dropped some stuff. So if you are into the baseball world, 9:15, so in 12 minutes we're kicking back up. So hang tight. What were you gonna say something, Justin? Sorry.
And I said, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Steve,
shout out to the Astros and the Braves.
Okay, that's right, but we're not shutting out the Astros here.
Okay,
come on. I was so mad, dude.
Baby.
I was so mad. I gave up on baseball this year. I wasn't interested. Then they played the Yankees in the playoffs, and I was like, all right, you know what? The Red Sox aren't good. We win this game. World Series for me, and then we shut it down. We lose immediately. We beat the Yankees, and then I was like, okay, we're done. That was my World Series. Then we beat the Rays. Then they got me excited. We went up 2-1 against the Astros, and then fucking blew it. And now I'm upset. I hate that I got into it. I was in a much better place when I wasn't paying attention. Now I'm angry. Now I'm angry. Anyways, all right, Steve, get us out of here.
You just listened to the best basketball podcast in the goddamn world, 89 Cavs. I'm Steve. This is Mike. That's Justin. May all the basketball gods be on your side and all your shots wet like water. RIP to the Boston Red Sox.
It was a crack shoot.